Hello, everybody. My name is Navid, and today we want to know how we can install Jupyter Notebook on our operating system, and also we go quickly through the interface with together. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel in order to receive regular content about the data science and machine learning, and also coding in Python. Let's start. Okay, the first step is to install the Jupyter Notebook on our operating system. To do that, just go to the search. If you're using Windows, go to the search section by clicking on this. Just search the CMD or command prompt, and it will appear. Just right click on it and then press Run as administrator. Then the command prompt window will open, and now it is ready to install the pip Jupyter Notebook via pip installation. So let's say just one very simple command line. Let's say pip install Jupyter Lab. Okay, and by pressing enter, it actually goes and starts downloading Jupyter Lab and then installing it on your system. It will take about uh, less than 10 seconds to download it. It's a very uh, fast process of installing, as you can see. And at the end, you should receive this message that successfully installed Jupyter packaging on your system. Now that you see this message here, in order to open our Jupyter Notebook, just we need one command line again. So we say Jupyter dash lab. So if I now press enter, it starts opening my Jupyter lab for me. Okay, it used the Chrome in order to open the Jupyter lab. Now you can see that it is loading the Jupyter lab for me, and it takes about some 5 to 10 seconds in order to open it. And yeah, now that you can see that it opens, and to start, you have two options. So you have notebook option and you have console option. Because we want to use Jupyter Notebook, so we use the notebook section and we use Python 3 for that. So let's click on that, and the Jupyter Notebook now it's ready to be used. So that's all about installing the Jupyter Notebook. And if we go very quickly through the interface of the Jupyter Notebook, it's very, very simple, and you can use it. You can get used to working with it very fast. So you have file here in order to save your file, for example, save your notebook to whatever location that you like, or to download your code. And also in the edit section, you have some editing option. The important part, I think, is here that for running all the cells, yeah, you see these are the keyboard shortcuts that you need to remember. For running the selected cell, you need to use Shift and Enter. For running the selected cells and insert below, you need to use the Alt and Enter. And the and also for running the cell and don't advance, you need to use Control Enter. So I mainly use, for example, myself, the Alt and Enter in order to close the cell and go to the next cell and running that current cell for me. And yeah, these are the three things that you should remember when you're coding in order to be faster when you code with Jupyter Notebook. And also you can restore your kernel or reconnect to kernel, shut it down, and lots of other stuff here in the kernel section. And some setting, for example, you like the temp as light or dark, or even you can increase or decrease the font size here in the settings section.